What's up, guys? It's Sam here with Investing with Sam. Today I'm going to do another video on hims and hers. As you probably know now, this is a company I'm holding for the long term. Stock I've been holding for a while now. Been on a crazy ride of last month. I have made a bit of profit on the stock. And you think, how is that even possible considering over the last month we have been down? Um, if you've watched my last video, I did say in my last video, if we did go up from the time that I uploaded, and we did go up quite a lot, I would be selling some shares because I did have a lot of shares in hims and hers, and comparing to my portfolio as a whole, I think I had about 50% of my shares in hims and hers, which is quite a lot. Um, for even though it's a long term stock of mine that I want to hold. Um, I want to obviously put that down a bit. And obviously, if I see opportunities to buy back in, to buy some more, I will. So obviously, at the time of my last video that I done on hims and hers, which is about a month ago now, 4 weeks ago, I was holding 1,490 shares of hims and hers. And as you can see here, um, we had a small short squeeze where most of the SPACs, I mean, I even had a Go EV Canoe on the same day have a small short squeeze where it went up like $3. As you can see, it went up to $15, and around this range here on that day here on I think it was Tuesday the 8th. As you can see here, I was selling some of my shares of hims and hers. So today I'm holding 1,088 shares of hims and hers. So, that's about 400, 300 and something shares that I've sold of hims and hers. So, I did sell some, and right now I am down £736, which is about 8%. So right now I'm literally just buying more hims and hers. Sorry guys, I have hay fever, so the video quality might be not as good as normal. The sound quality, just because I have hay fever, it's that season. But yeah, guys, I do have some massive news on hims and hers. There's an article here, as you can see here. Hims and Hers buys Dermatology business. Direct-to-consumer health startup Hims bought dermatology business Apostrophe is a part of a broader push the company to expand into more indications. Um, Direct-to-consumer health startup Hims and Hers buying the dermatology business. The company recently struck a deal to buy Apostrophe, which has a similar business model for the undisclosed amount. So we don't know how much Hims and Hers bought out this company for. So right now, just going to show you a bit about the company. My thoughts on this itself. Some people might agree, saying it was good news. Some might say, why did they buy out a company? They could have just, maybe copied their model, copied their products, stuff like that. But I'll get into more of that, of my actual thoughts on this itself, which I actually think is good news. And I'll tell you why I think it's good news, and I'll compare some other scenarios, companies that have bought out other companies in the past, and these are big companies that have done this. But yeah, so obviously this is actually confirmed, as you can see here. This is Hims and Hers Twitter. They've done a post on Twitter saying the team at Hims and Hers is thrilled to announce that we are expanding our growing dermatology business by acquiring teledermatology specialist at _apostrophe. Welcome to the family. Read more at businesswire.com. So yes, it is confirmed. So this is the company Apostrophe. As you can see there from the last from the tweet that Hims put out, they are a dermatology company that focus on skincare, which Hims and Hers does itself, but this is more diverse into the actual dermatology itself. Hims and Hers more of a broader, in obviously hair loss and some other stuff. But this is more in depth, more scientifically based, should I say? So yeah, I mean, the brand in itself looks good, nice logo and stuff like that. I haven't tried the product, so I couldn't tell you if it's good. But from let me just show you here. We'll look at the reviews in a minute. We'll just check out their products from here. So these are the products they do. So most effective acne medication, period. That's what they're saying. Yeah, $75 for 90-day supply. Pretty good, I'd say. They also do oral medication for that as well. So it's basically skincare. As we know, we don't know how much Hims and Hers bought this company out for, undisclosed fee, so we really don't know. But yeah, let's just look at the reviews because, as I said, I've not tried this product out, so I don't know what it's like. So yeah, if it's good or what. Confidence looks good on you. So obviously before, now, these are the reviews on the actual product itself. Before and after effects, pretty good from what I'm seeing. But I guess it just depends on the person if it works for you or if it doesn't. Of course, a company's not going to show their bad reviews. There probably are some bad reviews. Most companies do have bad reviews. I liked how easy and quick the questionnaire and how fast I got the medication, but she put 3 stars. So yes, this is their Instagram, pretty similar from Hims and Hers. If you follow Hims and Hers on Instagram, same type of marketing, advertising their products. It's not just advertising their products; they're doing these type of posts here where they're actually getting influencers to try it out, do TikToks and stuff like that. Yeah, very similar to Hims and Hers. So, like I said, guys, I think it's actually good news that these guys bought this company out, mainly because it's a different brand, and I mean, there's companies like Coca-Cola, PepsiCo who do this themselves. They buy out other competitors, they buy out their competitors, and yeah, I mean, these guys are probably, I would say they are competitors to Hims and Hers, so they basically just bought out their competitors, and some people could say, why don't Hims and Hers just do their own dermatology products? They could, but I guess some people want to diversify, try other companies out. I mean, there's only so many products Hims and Hers can make with the same logo, same branding. I think it is a good deal overall. And my overall thoughts on Hims and Hers, they can expand into everything to do with health. You look at Smile Direct with the clear aligners, the teeth whitening. Hims and Hers can do that in the future. That's my vision for Hims and Hers. I really do think that that's where they're going to be going. It's obviously it's my thesis. It might not be the case, but I really do think they will go into these type of things in the future. Obviously dermatology, and then I obviously think they might expand into teeth whitening, clear aligners, and that will just help their revenue, their profits in the future. If you look at companies like Smile Direct, you wouldn't see Smile Direct start selling some of the products that Hims and Hers do. Why? Because it's called Smile Direct. Smile Direct, it has, in the name itself, is to do with teeth, dental health. Hims and Hers, Hims and Hers Health is to do everything overall to do with health, whether that be the products they sell, dermatology, telemedicine services, or they, like I said, they could possibly in the future go into the dental health service. Obviously, that might not be the case. That's just my thesis. That's where I see them going in the future. It might not be the case, so doesn't mean that will be where they're going. But that's what I think anyway. So it's not investment advice. I wouldn't obviously tell you to go buy Hims and Hers because they're going to do that, because they might not even go down that route. But I'm just saying that is a possibility. Obviously, the stock price itself, 1.95 billion. If I just show you here, over the last 6 months, we're going back down to them all-time lows of $8.16. If that is the case, if we keep on going down, I'll keep on buying shares. Like I said, I'm down 8%. I like it when I'm in this type of position, when I'm down a bit, so I can buy more shares for cheaper price, get my average down for a long-term view. And as we know, in last quarter, they raised guidance to the full year guidance was first of all supposed to be 195 to 205 million. They raised that to 221 million to 227 million. So that was a full raise guidance on the revenue. So that's very good. Next quarter, the quarter coming up, we're expected to get around 55 to 57 million in revenue. So yeah, guys, obviously, the company they've obviously raised guidance, which is obviously good news. So I don't understand why, you know, the stock is down. You know, even since they bought out this company, the stock hasn't really reacted very well to this news, but I think it's good news. Like I said, look at PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, they do this all the time. If you want to go on Google and type in how many companies PepsiCo or Coca-Cola own, there's probably an item in your house, a food item, food product that they own. It's crazy, but that's what they do. That's how they've done that for many years. Um, that's how they've grown their revenue and stuff, profits and stuff like that. And they've obviously, bought they own more products and they've grown their company. That's the way they've done it. So Hims and Hers is just doing that. I think they're just buying out their competition. Uh, and yeah, they're expanding their health care services. They obviously do sell some skincare products, but dermatology is a bit more scientifically for people that have maybe more major skincare problems, and they've just bought out their competition. That's my thoughts on it anyway. Let me know your thoughts. As I said, Hims and Hers could probably start their own dermatology type of service with their own logo and brand on it, but uh, it's a long process when you do that. It takes time. You have to get obviously FDA approval. I don't know if it's FDA approval. You know what I mean. You need to get approved by the health organizations and stuff like that. Uh, so yeah, guys. Other than that, guys, please let me know what you thought in this video. Is a bit different, a bit more in depth with up-to-date news on Hims and Hers. A bit more different to my normal videos. In my normal video, I talk about the actual stock itself, but this time I'm just talking about the Hims and Hers news, what's going on, my thoughts long term, where I see them going. Uh, and yeah, uh, so yeah, guys, I'll probably keep on doing updates every time there's a bit of news on Hims and Hers. I'll just upload a video. Obviously, next quarter's coming up. I'll probably do a video then. Um, to let you know my thoughts on how the earnings went. So yeah, please, if you could like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.